Chapter 14. You'll change. Long term planning is harder than it seems because people's goals and desires change over time. I grew up with a friend who came from neither privilege nor natural intellect but was the hardest working guy I knew. These people have a lot to teach because they have an unfiltered understanding of every inch of the road to success. His life's mission and dream as a teenager was to be a doctor. To say the odds were stacked against him is being charitable. No reasonable person at the time would consider it a possibility. But he pushed, and a decade older than his classmates, he eventually became a doctor. How much fulfillment comes from starting with nothing, bulldozing your way to the top of medical school, and achieving one of the most noble professions against all odds. I spoke to him a few years ago. The conversation went like this. Me. Long time no talk. How are you do? Him. Awful career. Me. Haha. Well. Him. Awful career, man. This went on for 10 minutes. The stress and hours had worn him into the ground. He seemed as disappointed in where he is today as he was driven toward he wanted to be 15 years ago. An underpinning of psychology is that people are poor forecasters of their future selves. Imagining a goal is easy and fun. Imagining a goal in the context of the realistic life stresses that grow with competitive pursuits is something entirely different. This has a big impact on our ability to plan for future financial goals. Every 5-year-old boy wants to drive a tractor when they grow up. Few jobs look better in the eyes of a young boy whose idea of a good job begins and ends with vroom vroom, beep beep, big tractor, here I come. Then many grow up and realize that driving a tractor maybe isn't the best career. Maybe they want something more prestigious or lucrative. So as a teenager, they dream of being a lawyer. Now they think they know their plan is set, law school and its costs. Here we come. Then as a lawyer, they face such long working hours that they rarely see their families. So perhaps they take a lower paying job with flexible hours. Then they realize that childcare is so expensive that it consumes most of their paycheck, and they opt to be a stay-at-home parent. This, they conclude, is finally the right choice. Then at age 70, they realize that a lifetime of staying home means they are unprepared to afford retirement. Many of us went through life on a similar trajectory. Only 27% of college grads have a job related to their major, according to the Federal Reserve. 29% of stay-at-home parents have a college degree. Few likely regret their education, of course, but we should acknowledge that a new parent in their 30s may think about life goals in a way their 18-year-old self making career goals would never imagine. Long-term financial planning is essential, but things change both the world around you and your own goals and desires. It is one thing to say, we don't know what the future holds. It's another to admit that you yourself don't know what you will even want in the future. And the truth is, few of us do. It's hard to make enduring long-term decisions when your view of what you'll want in the future is likely to shift. The end of history illusion is what psychologists call the tendency for people to be keenly aware of how much they've changed in the past, but to underestimate how much their personalities, desires, and goals are likely to change in the future. Harvard psychologist Daniel Gilbert once said, "At every stage of our lives, we make decisions that will profoundly influence the lives of the people we're going to become. And then when we become those people, we're not always thrilled with the decisions we made." So young people pay good money to get tattoos removed. The teenagers paid good money to get. Middle-aged people rushed to divorce people who young adults rushed to marry. Older adults work hard to lose what middle-aged adults worked hard to gain. On and on and on. All of us, he said, are walking around with an illusion that history, our personal history, has just come to an end. That we have just recently become the people that we were always meant to be and will be for the rest of our lives. We tend to never learn this lesson. Gilbert's research shows people from age 18 to 68 underestimate how much they will change in the future.